Hey, welcome to your reading, Tarot Stock. This is for Taurus because I don't know, I just kind of feel like maybe Taurus needs some love or needs a message or needs, yeah, Taurus is on the mind. I don't know, maybe it's because Taurus has been going through a lot for the past few years with like Uranus moving into its sign, then the eclipses. I know you've got like Uranus and Jupiter like meeting together there. It's just been a whole pile. I say Tauruses need love, but they're very good at having love for themselves or giving themselves love, or in a way that more kind of like self-care maybe than self-love. More like, I'm going to do this because it makes me feel good. I'm going to shut off the world outside. I don't know, whatever it is, maybe it's because of the eclipse that has just happened as well. It's Gemini and Taurus are really peaking here for some reason. So let's see. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, bear with me a moment while tower keeps going up. Okay, what is happening? Taurus. So Taurus is for whenever you find this, because this is the intention that was set. It's yeah, there's something there's some kind of confusion here, or there's some kind of choice or decision that was made, or that was made. You made a decision, but you're still grappling with the effects of that decision. Or maybe there is no decision that you've made and you're grappling with that effect because you still have a 2 here. So you've got the two of voices here, which is the 2 of air, 2 of swords, and it's kind of not knowing which way to turn or what to decide. You're being stuck between a rock and a hard place because you don't know which way to turn or which way to go, because all the information is coming from your mind. It's not coming from your gut. In your mind, you're confused. But it looks like you're still split here, because this is far in the past. You had this decision that you didn't make, or you did make, but it was hard to make it. And here we have justice. So justice can, like, she's split as well. And if you can see the colors, the camera probably doesn't do it justice, but the colors on the cards are really, really similar. And so you're still split, but it's coming together. It's coming together in some way, shape, or form. And there's karma that's going to be involved with this, because it's justice, it's being fair. It's what's going to happen is what's going to be fair. And here's another 2. Yeah, there's a lot of indecision here. I think it's because there's some sort of a betrayal, or kind of things are not as they seem. Like, this is a fabulous 9 of Pentacles card, 9 of coins. And like, she's just very, very joyful, full of happiness, expectation that good things will happen. She's not wanting for anything, very content being by herself. And then you have the 7 of Voices, which is all about kind of betrayal, and being lied to and deceived. So I don't know if this is yeah, I feel like there's this choice that's going on. Choice that's going on. You choose. With the Ace of Inspiration, you take one way to go. And on the surface, it looks great. and everyone thinks you're happy with this choice, but it's not who you are. It's not who you are. It's not what you really want. But why aren't you doing what you really want? This I don't understand. And ultimately, if you're doing something that's not for you, that's for others, or that something that you should do, or that society tells you should do, it ends up being taken from you anyway. So because it goes around in a cyclical fashion, it's like, okay, but I'm betraying myself here, and therefore it has to fall away because my life path is going ultimately to lead me to what is true to me. And so if I've chosen, not incorrectly, because it's all correct, it's all right, it's all part of the right path, but if I've chosen against myself, my true wants, then something is going to happen for it to shatter that world for me. And I know this can be looking kind of quite ominous, but remembering that the tower is in this deck is a 16, which is a 7, and this is also a 7. So this is linked. The deception that you're creating in your own life or to yourself, the lying that you're doing to yourself or to others, is leading you to the tower, is leading you to like the foundation being crumbled of what you're trying to build, because it's being built on a bed of lies or on on some form of deception to the self or to the other. I don't know that for some, potentially this is someone else deceiving you, and this is why you're having this indecision, because you're like, oh, but I don't know, I chose this a long time ago, okay, but I still don't know, but really, and you keep going against yourself, knowing that they're not trustworthy, or knowing that something is not right or something's up. But I don't know if this is about love or about work or just about general in life, in what you're doing. Like it could be all aspects of your life going, I am being someone, I have chosen to be someone that I don't want to be, that everyone thinks is happy and great, but I'm lying to myself because I'm actually not what they think I am. I'm something completely different. And here comes another 2. Right, okay. Yeah. I think, yeah, for some Taurians, which kind of makes sense, it's because, yeah, and there's kind of like this worry underneath the card. It kind of makes sense for Taurians to be kind of preoccupied with the tangible, the real world. Let's say your finances, your career, your house, your status, your status symbols, things like that. And there's part of this kind of choice is kind of weighing up, okay, well, do I want to be the person scrounging, or do I want to be the person like looking for something? Not necessarily scrounging, but like lacking, the person who's lacking financially, or do I want to be the person who's able to give? And I think there might be a choice for some about their career and what they're going to do, because and ultimately they're choosing to go for finances. They're going to choose something that they think will set them up, that will lead to this 9 of Pentacles. And you've got the inspiration here, which is your fire, which is your passion. Yeah, we'll do one more of that, because I kind of feel like there should be a little bit more information given. Or is it that you're just not happy with whatever way you go? You're afraid to choose. You're just not happy. For some, all of you want all you just want to be happy, but you're afraid that you can't choose happiness or something, or that your whatever choice that you make will not lead to your happiness. So you're not trusting yourself. You're doubting yourself totally. So there's this big internal fight, like about what you want. Ooh, about what you want, or how to live, or where to go. Oh, Angel of Finances. Honor and give thanks to the blessings you're about to receive. Okay. Can we... this is more to do with career and finances and kind of that part, that aspect of life, or going after what you're passionate about. This could be kind of an idea of like, do I choose to be an artist with the knowledge that I know that that's really hard and difficult, and that there are many starving artists, and it's only a very small few who actually get into the top whatever percent of earners or have this lifestyle that maybe you want? Or do I choose the safe option and I am very financially blessed, but I'm deceiving myself? So, and let's try this then, because this deck will definitely give us more. Gypsy, Columbine, and 2 came out. Her wicked ways. Okay, interesting. And here's another, like, 3 and 8 is 11, which is 2. There's another choice. And then this is 1. Her wicked ways. Okay, I'm gonna read from a little bit from the guidebook here, because I think it's really, really good. What they say. A lot better than anything I could say. So, Gypsy Columbine. The free spirit in you is rewilding itself, shedding social conditioning and past patterns of behavior. It is shaking off socialization and emerging anew like a snake shedding a skin. The wild one within isn't a savage. It is raw, yes, but also wise, authentic, beautiful, and with a deep instinctive knowing as to what you must be. Can a bird ever be truly happy whilst trying to be a fish? True freedom is to be truthfully yourself. And I think like that message, if I could just, like that message there is just exactly what encompasses the whole reading. That's it. Stop trying to be someone that you're not. You're not happy doing that. It will inevitably lead to your downfall. So be you. And to be you is about shaking off the socialization and emerging anew like a snake shedding a skin. The wild one within isn't a savage. It is raw, but also wise, authentic, beautiful, and with deep instinctive knowing. See, you already know, Taurus, what this refers to. You already know what to do. So this kind of confusion about it is only really about feeling the pressures of society or what we should do with regards to our jobs or money or family, this kind of thing. But you are being urged to put down the shackles of socialization, because you'll never be happy anyway. You won't. So her wicked ways, you are meant to shine bright, to be a sun, even in the cold and dark depths of winter, bringing warmth to the world. Some don't like the light. They want to freeze your enthusiasm, douse your creative fire, and rain on your parade. Don't let them. Shine your light with stubbornness and happiness. Defeat the Snow Queen and her wicked ways. So like this is shaking off the shackles, and this is the process of that, and this is the strength and the courage to do that, and to understand that people are going to be naysayers and say you can't do it, you shouldn't do it, that's bad, that's a bad path, or You're crazy, don't bother, what are you going to live off, how are you going to live, sure, how can you do that, no one else done it, don't. This is urging you not to listen to that, to listen to your own voice, because you know what to do, the way to live, which way to live. It's within you, and this is why you've had this indecision. It's not like the indecision is a falsehood. You're not indecisive. It's the real decision is, do I go with what everyone else wants me to do, or do I go with what I know I want to do? That's it. Just going to pull one of these cards because I just want to see. I kind of knew there was an artist in there. It felt like an artist. It really did. Someone, if it's not specifically being an artist, it's being creative in some form. It doesn't have to be, drawing, painting, animation, or anything like that. It can just be, it could be crafty, it could be cooking, it could be, God, it could be making I don't know what out of I don't know what, but it's just about you expressing yourself somehow creatively, something that you really like to do or would like to do, like something you probably already do in your spare time. I think you probably know, if you're not someone who already does this as a hobby or does this as, something, taking classes or reading up about it, you're someone who thinks creatively, and you think creatively because you think differently to everyone else. And it's that you need to lean into more and more and more. So, yeah. Look, I'm not telling anyone, I'm not telling any Taurus to leave their jobs or anything like that. But it is more about, because I don't think a Taurus would do that, but it's more about the understanding that if you're doing what you're doing because others want you to do it, you're never going to be happy. Ultimately, it's just going to take you longer to get back here anyway, because this is all going to kind of crumble. So very not a happy joy reading, but a really lovely message, Taurus. So I hope you enjoy that. Do what you love.